man.
I mean, we don't have to temper anything. I mean, there's certain things that society doesn't allow, but I mean, we're live, so let's just see where the show goes.
As long as you don't, blow up what goes on in my household, I'm fine.
Okay.
That was wild. Are we talking about that? That was crazy. But that dude is crazy. That dude is crazy.
We can, but let's say hello, everybody. Welcome to the first edition of Two Nerd Dads at Night.
Oh yeah. What's up with the change? I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, just wanted to see. I mean, Thursdays is still open. Thursdays is still a possibility, but Monday.
You guys are a nice break in my work day. I do like it.
Yeah.
Well, so you can catch it on the replay, dude.
So that may be another possibility. That show may transform into something else.
Ooh, I haven't heard anything about this. This is news for me.
Well, yeah,
it sounds like he's making it up as he goes.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole genesis of the show, right? So
yeah.
Shout out to Phil Collins.
We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I mean, yeah, I mean Monday nights are right. So we'll see where it goes.
Yeah,
one titles off.
Yeah, no more titles.
We're just buck wild right now. So we'll just.
Oh shit.
Do we have a topic tonight?
No,
we don't. And look, we'll just let people file in like we let anybody in the door.
Hey,
I expect this shit to be lit. I didn't want to miss it.
Who let this guy in?
The same person that let the dogs out. So,
God,
low hanging fruit, Iggy. Low hanging fruit.
Hey, I'm a dad. That's a dad joke.
Yeah. Before we get too crazy, let's run the intro real quick.
Okay.
How you doing?
Yeah!
Happened with these, and I do not know what the grade is yet, so we are going to find out together. Most likely a 9.8, but man, fingers crossed that it hits one of those higher numbers as well. So let's see. You get to see before I do. Let's see. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Yes!
You about to get plugged?
There we go.
That always makes me laugh.
Yeah, I mean, it always, like I said, it always makes me feel good. I mean, Mark is a little bit reserved as usual, but I mean, it always puts a smile on my face.
Make me feel good.
No passion in that guy. Yeah,
none. We'll say hello to the chat as usual, Mr. Las Cruces, James. Hello,
hey, James.
Yeah, I think that's the main impetus behind it. You know, just to open it up to more people. Chris, maybe. Is it? Oh, are you?
No, I'm drinking water. I have to deal with enough alcoholics in my life to be the one that's also drunk.
Well, a little Modelo on Marcus's side. See, Bizzle, what's going on? TM, DJ, Durs. See, can I do that?
Yeah, I did it with one finger just to
look how
make
level
it feel better.
It is, right?
Yeah,
it's actually the same size as my thumb.
That's what you should tell people. You should tell people I just have 3 thumbs.
Yeah.
Okay. TM.
You brought it up. Hey, Drake. You brought it up.
Yes, free key.
Louis.
Miss So, check out Roscoe and TM right after we're done.
Exactly.
Miss So, hello. What's this all about? I gotta get Chris's stickers out.
Oh, the master of accents.
Yeah. Did I say hello to Dan? Hello, Dan.
Hey, what up, Dan? I got to hang out with him at Planet. Good times.
Oh,
let's discuss that a little bit. What's up, Mr. John? Hello. Spotty.
Spotty.
My Tim Tam Connect.
So far so good. I think you're right about the time slot change because
It's a lot more engaging.
Yeah.
Like I said, it opens up. Everybody's home from work.
I mean, the jury's still out. It's kind of early. Come on.
Yeah, it's kind of early. Actually, we were going to go a little bit, a half hour earlier. Start at 7, but
I was backstage at 6:40.
okay. So next time we'll know.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have a lot of disposable income and you don't have to work.
True. Yo, let me get 25 PlayStation 5s.
Why 25?
My
Why
turn.
not? It's a nice round. It's a nice even number.
It's an odd number.
It's not even.
Okay. It goes
Do you count with your fingers, Nick?
square root and all
America.
that. Square root and all that.
You must have
DJ
missed.
Austin?
You must have missed numbers in school when
Yeah.
you were.
When you're counting by 9.5, everything is a little bit.
Dito.
So let's. I wanted to ask about Planet Comic Con. I kind of missed it this year. I went last year. It was a pretty good time.
Yeah, it was great seeing you last year. Bummed that you weren't here this year, but whatever. I guess we're not important enough.
No,
But it was cool.
I'm trading Kansas City appearances for New York appearances. So
Amen.
DJ gets to see me a little bit more this time around. So
I ain't mad at you. That's a bigger deal. But it was cool. Poke and Joe, Panda Awesome came up. Burke 54 was there. Of course, Bobby De La Ghetto was in the mix in his meat coat and his mask, looking dope as hell. But yeah, it was always a good time, man.
He did have a mink coat on.
I thought you said meat coat.
I thought you said
meat.
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 was like-
He had a
I
meat.
paused and just watched. I'm like, I'm not going to say shit till I figure out how this plays out.
I was gonna call PETA.
Oh,
You
Buffalo
really
Bills,
look good
you
though.
jacked your shit.
That's why you'll get beat up in an LA Fitness in front of the bathroom.
Ooh.
Is that a Tekashi
Oh.
6ix9ine reference from
I got that reference. I got that reference.
All right.
I got
Topical. We're very topical. Did you happen to buy anything this past
Nothing real big. You know, I bought a Jim Steranko calendar girl thing that I thought was really cool, and I got him to sign it, which was $50. I don't know why I needed him to sign it. I just wanted him to. So I'm gonna get that thing framed. I can't show it because I got that. I got Avengers 93. It's a low grade copy, but I really wanted it because of this Neil Adams panel with Vision laying down and Captain America looking over it. Everybody knows that one, but I absolutely love the art in the panel, so I wanted to have that book, even if it was low grade. But I spent most of my money on my kids. Like I spent $50 on these stupid little plush things. It was kind of stupid, yeah. So I took it easy this year, but like I'm in my 3rd year of collecting, and so things are shifting, and I'm not stalking on books like I was before. I'm getting to where you guys are, more selective. And I got 20 something short boxes in here. I gotta slow the hell down.
You still buy a bunch of Something Is Killing the Children?
You goddamn right I do, Mark.
We are not the same.
Oh, we'll never be the same, my friend. You and I will never be the same.
There he is. Welcome, PM.
Oh.
So we're gonna
Uh-oh.
have you ask your question a little bit live a little later, TM. But thanks for coming in.
What up?
Live. I recorded one for this.
Yeah. Why making him go live if he recorded it?
Well, because now, just because. Okay, he's live.
We got Between the Lines tonight, right?
Yes,
Tonight?
a little less
Yeah.
than an hour.
Yeah, over on Geek Out with Roscoe's channel tonight.
Excuse me, sir. I am 2 below 600. Even though this week I was 604, but yeah,
They be hating, dog.
I don't cheat the way you cheat, Flo.
What up, Flo? Flo was there. Flo was in Planet 2. Got to hang out with him, and I haven't been as familiar with Flo, so it was real dope getting to know him, man. I need to see where I know you got a podcast, man. I need to find what you got going on.
Yep, you guys check out the Bada Boom
Bada
podcast
Boom.
wherever you find
Bada boom. Yeah, I need to get into that.
your lovely podcast, and also here on YouTube, where he's I think at like 3.6 million subscribers now. So
Wow, damn, Flo. You didn't tell me he had it like that.
you're welcome.
He
Yeah,
got his silver and gold YouTube buttons in the same email box.
The same thing. I don't even think I get those emails. But Marcus brought up a good point too. Is like I feel how much my collecting has shifted, since getting back in. Like I thought I was going to heaven and getting 77 with all these Virgin covers, which I have stopped really buying. I mean, I saw one today that I definitely needed. Another Jang banger. And that was crazy. Yes.
Yeah, there's a natural evolution to the collector. For me, we all have our in-game boss in collecting. For me, Beckerman's my in-game boss. That's where I'm trying to get to one of these days. It's gonna be a long time from now, though.
You might need a second lifetime to do it in.
Yeah, probably. Actually, I will.
You probably have to watch Romp another 10 times.
Shout out to Beckerman in the world premiere, the comic book community premiere of Romp.
Award-winning Romp.
Award-winning Romp.
Say, Marcus, you saw Burke this weekend, right?
Yeah, he was there.
Was that a missed opportunity of doing 2 dad bod video thingy? Was it a missed opportunity?
For me, it was funny once. I don't think it would be funny twice. So I'm done with all that, man. I'm good.
Okay.
Unless it would be funny, if I saw the value in the funny, I would absolutely do it again.
Travis, would you do it again?
No. I got the most hate for that. Like my first video, my first photo was nice. Everybody liked it. Even Drac made like a different type of photo. Like I don't know if you've all saw that drawing that Drac did.
Yeah,
but, it was fantastic. That second photo, that's what really set people off. Like 50 people were just like, yeah, we're unfollowing you. And they were out. They were like, no, we're good. We don't need any of that.
Sounds like you purged your account of 50 sexist people.
Yeah. They're not ready for the revolution.
You didn't need them anyways, TM.
This whole time I didn't even know that was TM. They didn't recognize him with clothes on. I was like, who's the new guy?
Yeah, I think Marcus spawned a whole bunch of things, or let loose, or awakened. I think it's better.
Hey, let's not forget Lee did some crazy shit in his past.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
with that jock strap type thing. It looked like a thong, was it?
And then you guys do a stream where you're dancing with. You guys had a stream where you're dancing with no shirts on. I'm pretty sure because I remember.
Yeah, that was over on Freaky Louie's channel.
Yeah. So I mean.
No,
not the first.
And Lee had the fashion show.
Yeah,
I guess
fashion show.
We have to pay homage to the original guys who were sans clothes for a while.
Oh yeah, Tyler was censoring his junk, but he was naked.
We're due for a Tootsie's video. I feel like I haven't seen one in a while.
Multiple.
Yeah, that Spider-Man video where he showed the was it a library edition or an artist edition, the big Spider-Man book. I told him this is a missed opportunity. You should have shown the pages texture with your tootsies, not with your hands. But you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, I mean, we all did.
No, I missed.
Well, I guess we all wanted to do stuff on Whack Comics. We've all done little weird things.
I've seen you do many weird things, buddy.
Just something about that atmosphere.
Yeah,
Am I right, TM? Ain't I right, TM?
Oh,
I took my clothes off, but I never took a penis before. I'll say that much.
Well,
you haven't lived, sir.
Yeah. I'm all about the squash, my man. All about the squash.
I love the I don't give a fuck, man. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
And the Whack Comics got a bunch of that. They got a whole bunch of that.
Wax Comics.
Wax.
Yeah, I don't
Speaking of Wax Comics and the pressable defects, did you see them this weekend, DJ?
Yeah. So all three of them. Big shout out to Matt, Guy, and Jay. Super cool cats.
How was King Con? I've been seeing some interesting stuff on the media.
King Con was absolutely fantastic. So I think they weren't expecting the turnout that they had. So even when I went in, So I get there on Saturday. I was only there Saturday. Doors opened up to the VIP people at 11:30. So I got there at like 11:20. You know, a little bit of traffic. There was a long ass line, and I'm not gonna lie, people could hate me, but then I was just like, I put my big boy pants on, and I walked and I skipped the line, and in my head I was just like, "You're an influencer. You're an influencer. You're an influencer." And I went straight to the front.
Get them, people. Get them. Start your engines on Instagram.
And yeah, I don't think they were prepared or anticipated the amount of people that were there, even at that time. It was absolutely fantastic, man. A lot of deals, a lot of YouTube personalities. Big shout out to everybody that was there. Just a friendly atmosphere. It was mad hot though. Like,
So wait, no Instagram people, so no real comic community, right?
Oh, here we go.
Ignacio has obviously chose violence today.
so some of the real comic book community don't choose to post pictures of themselves, so you wouldn't even know.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I mean, there was a garbage can there in the corner, so that could have been some, you know, decor. I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
Who's that? I don't even know who that is.
But anyway, it was a good time, man. Shout out to everybody that was there.
So it was the same
Ignacio
venue.
got me with the bait. Thank you, Ignacio.
No, please. It was the same venue as last year, but
Same
more
venue.
turnout.
Yeah, same venue as last year, and it's a small show, right? So it's like a couple of rooms in a hotel. So a couple of
Do they
conference
need
rooms in a
to?
hotel.
Are they growing? Do they need to grow?
Yeah, so this was the first year that it was 2 days. And even on both days, the turnout was ridiculous, where it was for the first time ever. So, for example, just to give you a comparison, last year, we were able to hang out. You were able to walk down the aisles in the room. There was a dance contest in the middle. It was like, you know, spaced out. This year, same vendor setup, but it was still shoulder to shoulder walking by. Like it was crazy. And it's all grassroots, guerrilla style marketing. There's not a big machine behind it. It's amazing. And it's literally just a bunch of guys from the community that was just like, hey, let's do a con.
I love it, man. I love it. And I love that it's getting bigger. I think a lot of things are growing in this community, and it's fun to see. I know there's a Fountain City Con here in the Kansas City area that the first time I saw Burke and Becker and Panda was at this con, and it was a little small con. And last year, the growth last year was incredible, how much bigger it was, how many more people were there. So I'm excited to see what they do this year as well.
Now, if there's one in your area, do you feel obligated to go as a comic book guy?
Yes. Yeah, because I want to, you got to support the things you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's a big corporate sponsored con, like a fan expo or something like that.
We only have Planet for that, and you got to go to Planet, right? I mean, I guess it depends on what it is.
Yeah, I think it also depends on your area. So we're not going to have as many cons pop up. So it'll be, a good idea to go out and support that. Here, for example, we had King Con this weekend as well as Big Apple Con.
Same weekend?
Oh.
Yeah, same weekend. So, and then there was like during some of the like posts on IG and stuff like that, they were throwing shots at Big Apple Con. So, yeah, it's an old school comic book show. I know Journey was pissed off because none of the vendors had bags if you bought some.
What? Journey was mad? That's so weird. They must have been something going on there.
But it's one of those things where, like with Big Apple Con, that's one of the mainstays in the New York area, Big Apple Con at another hotel in Manhattan. That's the classic old school comic book show where you have the quote unquote gatekeepers of like the vendors and all the old school guys that this is the price, take it or leave it, hit the bricks. Not very friendly people, if I'm going to, be honest. Last year, I went to Big Apple Con and I think I was out of there. I want to say 20 minutes. I was just like, yo, I can't do this. Like, it was just not a great atmosphere. And it's for some reason, it's like they're there to sell stuff and not foster like comic books or, something as simple as a little kid is walking by and King Kong and I saw this and a vendor just, I don't know, he's like, yo, here, there's a comic book. It's a little 7-year-old. Like, here's a comic book. Like, whatever, start your journey.
This is why you're here, kid. Comics.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like with King Kong, it's more friendly, more family atmosphere. Talk to a bunch of people. Not only the vendors that have YouTube channels and things like that, but also like fans and stuff like that of different channels and things. And people just start a conversation where somebody's talking about something, and then more than likely somebody's gonna interject and be like, "Yo, that's a dope book. I remember I got that."
Yeah, that's the shit. That's like standing in line to see somebody. That's the stuff I love.
And everybody is with it, man. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I'm just sad I didn't bump into Journey.
Hey, so let me ask, this is what, year 2 or 3 of King Con?
This was year 3.
All right, and in your explosion of popularity, do you find yourself getting noticed a little bit more? Or do you find yourself your celebrity status going up?
Influencer.
I'm at that influencer status. I did skip the line and didn't care about it. No, seriously, there were a couple of people that recognize me. So it's more like this one is marketed for like the community, and there's a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of fans. This probably was one that I got recognized a lot by people, which is astounding. Like it's super humbling. At the same time, I'm still a guy from Brooklyn, and when somebody comes up to you, it's kind of strange, right? So, for example, I was digging through some bins, and then Mrs. Lynx was standing to the side, and then a guy, taps me on my shoulder and starts talking to me. She thought something was gonna happen because she was just like, I instantly.
You squared up?
No, yeah, because I thought he was telling me to move from the bins.
Oh.
Yo, DJ, move.
That's what I thought, and immediately I was just like, whatever. But big shout out to Sergio.
You did that, girl?
Yeah, I gave him the face, and it was like I legit thought he was telling me to move. But big shout out to Sergio. But at the same time too, I was a sponsor of King Con, so like I had my logo on certain stuff, and I had my pin, so people kind of like put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, I think TM's still waiting to go to his first con, right?
Yeah, it's in August,
and that's going to be like a new one.
Yeah, I'm going to meet Drac there. Drac's actually going to pick me up at the airport, so I'm pumped about that.
Nice.
Shout out Drac. And talking about influencers, we don't have to worry about that at our cons because there's no influencers here in Canada.
Yeah, for some reason, I think I'll see Drac in a hashtag influencer shirt. So I think you may be wrong there.
Let's do something, please. Can I ask you something, Travis?
Sure.
When you exit the plane and you get your baggage claims and whatever, be recording, because I want to see, maybe there's a chance that Drac does something. And
I'm hoping that he has one of those signs, because I want that.
I think he will, and it's going to have your picture.
There you go. He'll be the biggest influencer.
That sounds hilarious. I'm sure that he'll have the picture, I'm assuming.
I'm the only one on the panel that had the privilege, actual Van Helsing. I'm the only one on the panel that had the privilege of actually hanging out with actual Dracula.
Well, I think, I've been waiting a while to meet Drac also. And,
He's coming to Heroes, isn't he?
He'll be at Heroes Con from what I understand. So
yeah, that's awesome.
They let him in the States? I didn't think they would.
Wow.
Shipping him in a crate, of course.
He just had to register.
And all he needs to do is turn into a bat. They don't stop bats from
bat. When you see the mist coming, he's right.
Shout out to what we do in the shadows. Now, Mark, you usually have like a couple little cons throughout the year. Do you?
No, I don't usually. This past year was the first time that happened.
Okay, so I mean, do you use those cons to sharpen your haggling skills, or have you always had those?
Yeah, I just think that's just part of me. I like to argue and debate. You put a price in front of me, that's just something to argue over.
That's just bully ball.
My man.
That's just Wednesday.
Here we go.
Oh,
Distracting video. Yeah.
Let me check this.
Hello to everybody. Yeah, for me, I honestly don't like cons. I don't like the dynamic. The only thing that I see there is, prior to being in the whole YouTube community, is just books I really can't see normally. You don't.
They belong in a museum.
Put on your glasses.
I mean, kind of, right?
Yeah, you're not really finding any deals. I don't like digging in bins when I know somebody's over my shoulder waiting to look in the bin, right after me.
Y'all care about that?
I do.
I'm being serious. Like I
So
don't,
pretentious. He's so pretentious.
I don't even pay attention outside of what I'm doing.
No. Yeah, I mean, but the whole dynamic of me meeting people now is just the main reason why I go. Like, I don't even buy VIP passes because I'm not getting up early to be online to be the first ones in the con. Just not me.
Oh, speaking of getting in online like a VIP god, Chip is back.
Chip is back.
So I'm playing some Diablo.
Yeah.
You got me hooked into playing Diablo. I had a time this past weekend where I lost 5 hours because I was just playing that game and I didn't know what was going on.
I've never played Diablo.
But
Me neither.
yeah, always good to see him back. I hope this time around that whatever made him go away is filtered out because of whatever happened, I guess.
I'm sure it was you.
My paranoia makes it so.
Come on.
I
How
don't
important?
I don't doubt it.
That's
I
a
don't
joke.
doubt it.
So what?
Wait, we'll go.
No, I was gonna say. So Nick, what initially like turned you off to like the whole con scene?
I never liked them. Never
Never.
liked them. Even the first ones I've been to. I think the first one I was at was Wizard World in Philadelphia.
Okay,
It was like 2004, I think.
that's why.
And it was just, I don't like dealing with crowds. Like, I don't like being bullied out of the way or feeling obligated to have to move because somebody's waiting behind me.
Gotcha.
And just like I said, the prices for me are just,
The prices are a challenge. Accept it.
yeah. That's the thing too, is like whenever I don't like to haggle. I understand that's whole process. I'm like, listen, I'm not in it to try to get the best price out of you. This is what I want to pay. If you can meet it, I'll pay it. I've done that.
That's haggling. That's how you do it.
No, well, it's not back and forth. It's just one time. That's
Well,
it.
if you were just to like put an imaginary number between theirs and yours and just throw it back and forth for a minute, then bring yours up, that's haggling. You're just one imaginary number away from having it down pat.
Yeah.
Yeah, comics and culture slim to none because again, I'm not paying 2 or 3 times retail anymore for kicks that I want. So if I luck out on sneakers, which I was lucky enough to this past year, or I have a connect somewhere, that's the route I go.
So basically, Nick, you're haggling, but you don't know you're haggling.
No,
Basically.
see, for me, haggling is going back and forth. Me, I just give them. I'm the one who sets the price. If they take it, fine. If not,
This reminds me of something that happened recently. I'm going to go way out of the park. It's a touchy subject.
Hmm.
The other day, I'm not gonna put them in blast. So yeah, my mother-in-law was eating here, and we were talking about series, movies on Netflix. They saw something, and then they started watching Money Heist. You know, that Spanish series where they go and basically they rob the place where they print the money.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked her, did you see the original one from Spain or there's a Korean version? And she told me, oh no, I saw the original one. The Koreans, I can tell them apart. Oh, so you're racist, I tell her.
Oh shit, Jesus Christ.
And she tells me, no, it's just that I don't recognize them and I don't recognize their name. So I don't tell them apart. I don't like it. So you're racist, I'll tell them. And she tells me, no, okay, you're not racist. And she adds to it. It's the same that happens to me with black people. And we all look at her, and basically, as a choir, both my wife, her daughter, and my brother-in-law, her son, we went, oh, so you're racist. And this woman couldn't grasp the fact that she is actually racist. How crazy is that?
We have the opposite. She's not racist. She's capitalist.
No.
Ignacio, thank you for giving us insight as to what happens in your household. Using our words.
Ay, Chihuahua.
That was wild. That was wild.
Yeah, it was wild.
That dude is wild, though. So
What? Why?
Because he's racist.
I have concerns about my kids.
We're all awesome.
I do think that my kids think that every black man is their dad, so it is a problem. It's a problem. I'm serious. I was sitting, we were getting photos done, and my daughter got done with the photos, and she ran down to come over to me because I was sitting off to the side, and she walks up to this other black dude sitting with a woman and starts to him like it was me. And it took her way too long to realize that wasn't her dad. So I don't know what to do about that.
What can you do? Let her go.
All right, well, see you.
I don't know where my daughter is. That's scary though. At the same time.
Yeah.
Well, you ain't just whistling Dixie.
How old is she?
She's 6, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, mine is 2. And the other day I was walking with him. He was on my shoulders. And he started shouting, "Dad," to some bald bearded dude.
Yeah, they can't tell me. Yeah, they can't tell.
Dude, I'm here.
Dude, I've had that, and my son's 11, where he's tried to go to hug another bald bearded man. So
With no respect, man. We need hair.
That's funny.
but we're about halfway through. Why is that so funny? I mean,
Halfway through.
I don't understand why that's still funny to you. TM, do you want to ask your question live, or do you want me to play the video?
I want you to play the video.
Okay.
Yes.
You would say.
Please and thank you.
You would say that.
Of course. He did. He took the time off of his day to make the video.
He even put his logo in there. Come on, man.
I always put my logo in there.
How's it? Branding, baby.
Branding.
You should.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me share my screen.
It's too much work for you, Nick. We don't even put titles on the episodes, man. Just to avoid working.
Why are you giving away our secrets, Ignacio?
Because
Don't be talking about what's in my household, homie. All right, let's see if we got audio. We'll see the handsome TM here, and we'll go.
Hey everyone, TM from TM Nerdy here. You guys are watching Two Nerd Dads with Nick and Nacho. We're gonna hold you guys up for just 1 second because I got a question for all you fine folks out there in YouTube world. I want to know: would you rather be a fantastic artist but not be able to see, or be an amazing singer but not be able to hear? Fill your holes with that nerd question. Back to you, Nick and Nacho.
Marcus, come on, man. I already have my answer. Immediately.
Marcus said he didn't want to partake in this at all. He said that he just there's no answer to this, and fuck your answer.
Yeah, I'm paraphrasing. Fuck that.
It's a trick.
No, it's not a trick. It's
I would have to. Are we supposed to answer that?
You
Yeah.
can.
I feel like it's an obvious answer because, I feel like it's
No,
the
thank
artist,
you.
right? It's
I mean-
the artist. Because
Thank
if you're
you.
the singer and you're deaf, wait, let's think that one through.
I mean,
What sounds would you make, Mark?
I thought about this.
Let's think, how successful of life are you going to live? But if you're a talented artist,
I would like this show to continue for a few more weeks afterwards. So let's tame our answers.
No, okay. Let's go
Let us
around.
off the leash.
Set the tone, Nick. Set the tone for what kind of answer do you want, and we will plug it over.
No, I'm just saying. Just don't use bad words.
Oh shit!
can you give
Let's
us an
not-
example of a few
Oh,
of them?
Let's not use the words that we use in our households. That's
Yes.
what he's saying.
So I'm with Mark here.
Especially you, Nick, from Texas.
Oh, listen, Southern trends run deep. Just leave it there.
I do not agree with his statement.
Well, I think
I do not agree with that statement. That's a Nick thing.
see what I mean? See what I mean?
So, how about you, Nick?
For me, I would always rather see. I don't care about the art. I want to know where I'm going. So I think I would tend to keep my eyes than my ears.
Okay.
This way, if I don't have my ears, I don't have to listen to my wife complain either. So
Flipping that.
I'm telling.
you would too, snitch.
Yeah.
And you would also have the voice of an angel.
So Ignacio, you're already an amazing artist.
Yeah, but I would lose my eyesight, and I would become a sculptor, or whatever however you say it, because I think it would be more tactile, and I would have the perfect excuse to touch my models.
Oh,
You
no,
dirty old man.
It's work. Telling your wife, it's work.
Good.
I too.
All his
do
sculptures are
dirty
gonna
old
look
man.
like Lionel Richie's head from the Hello video.
wow, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, but I think we're all old enough to get it.
Maybe not Mark, but I am. Yeah, maybe not
I'm
Travis.
still hung up on your Bill Cosby answer you just gave.
Oh no, I mean there's consent. I mean they know I'm blind. How else am I going to copy their bodies?
There you go.
Because I think I wouldn't be able to make comics, because how would I set the storytelling? But with a block of clay, or I would be able to feel with one hand and with the other, like Karl Kopinski, the dude that draws with both his hands at the same time.
Oh, that guy's a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast. Imagine me like blind and doing this, and with one hand touching a booby, and with the other hand sculpting a booby.
For some reason, I see a whole new line of Thanos bending over statues.
You want to be my model?
No. So, Marcus, you want to still refuse to answer?
Yeah, I'm a hard pass, guys. No, I'd rather not be either and just keep everything.
Well, yeah, that would be
No, fine.
Well, that's obvious, but that
Yeah.
wasn't the question.
All right.
Play the
I
game.
would rather. All right, fine. Fuck you guys. I would rather. I would definitely rather be deaf. Yeah, so I'll go singer.
Okay, Travis.
The joys of asking the question, and you don't have to answer the question. So
The cheesy way out. All right, but Mark, what about you?
Thought I answered already.
Yeah, he was the first one to answer.
He already said artist,
All right, okay.
and that's when you gave us the warning on our answers. If you
I guess my ears are failing already. How about you, DJ?
1,000% the singer. So at least you could see like the satisfaction of the audience.
Oh, you're assuming that you're a talented singer? Did it specify talented
Yeah,
singer?
it
yeah.
did specify, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
You're-
talking. I'm
The
deaf as
talented
well.
artist part.
You are basically the deaf Andrea Bocelli.
You know what's funny is I listen to a lot of him.
Yeah, I mean,
He's blind, right?
Yeah, him and his son Mateo.
I've seen him in concert, and I can actually say it's transcendent.
Yeah.
Do we need to talk about romp? I don't understand what.
How do we go
happening in
from
the chat.
Andrea to romp like that? Like
I'm sorry because I'm reading the chat. The chat won't stop talking about romp. I
That's
don't
'cause
understand
you-
what this
It's
is.
because you have to be
Becker-
blind
it's a
in order
Becker
to
video.
appreciate romp.
Listen, in that case, you would probably wish you're blind and deaf.
I'm gonna have to look this up. Like seriously, Tyler's asking me about it. I'm like, why do you? And it's like it just won't stop. It keeps happening. I don't
Yeah,
understand what's
this
going
came up Saturday night during Remy's Place. Beckerman offered that he was in attendance for the premiere. It was a fan-driven movie done by fans on the streets of New York. Even though I couldn't tell where they were at,
That was
my
nice.
guess. My guess was the Bronx, but we couldn't really tell.
My guess was Canada.
It's cheaper.
But before you guys, let me make myself big for this one.
Make it
For
big.
you guys, we're going to be giving these away. These are the Coins of Judas, issue number 2. Another copy of issue number 2. And issue number 1.
That sold out.
Sold out, and they sold out because...
No, come on. I know what you're doing.
I wasn't about to give this one away, though, Ignacio.
Don't give it away.
This is the lovely Two Nerd Dads edition of Coins of Judas.
Ooh, Cole is gonna be mad.
Done by our very own Ignacio and his friend, the colorist Ezekiel. Is Ezekiel?
Yeah. Show the back. The back has a backing board, Cole.
Ezekiel 25:17.
No, Cataldo.
I will set down with righteous. There we go.
Nice.
Cole can't even type.
The comic book poser. Awesome. So we'll be giving away issues 1 and 2, the non-Ignacio's covers. Right here. Right here. Right here. Please be forewarned that these will not be dead stock. I will be reading issues 1 and 2.
There you go.
We'll still get them in pretty good copies. Ferd, what's up? All right. So what you guys do is you put hashtag.
What are your
I
shipping
think-
parameters?
Thank you, sir. Shipping in the continental U.S. only.
So no Hawaii.
No Hawaii. If Ignacio wants them, he's going to have to come to the U.S. and get them.
I will go there.
All right. Put
That's-
2 Nerd Dads, 2 NDS in the chat, please.
Iggy, I mailed out your Link Squad welcome pack today.
Oh, thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Thanks to Trev. So the other day you were talking about this giveaway tool and how someone, I don't know who, found out that if you don't put any hashtag, either way, it basically sorts the giveaway among the people who's in the chat that commented anything.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mark was in it.
Hey, Brother Joe, welcomed in. Welcome. KBDM, hello. Izzy Verse. Saw him having a good time at the conventions this past week.
Mhm.
Easy.
Ferd.
I just want to highlight CJ's comment there. I am cheating on you guys because I'm over on Spawn82's chat right now.
I am also over there.
That's fine. I mean, we can multitask, and there's enough of us to fill the holes that
Yes.
need to be filled.
Oh, baby.
Yes.
Speaking of filling holes, and now that we're talking about Travis Gibb and Coins of Judas, we're going to have in the description, right, Nick?
Yes.
The
we
link
do.
to Travis Gibb's YouTube channel. They're going to have, not today because Travis is kind of sick lately, or at least today. So they're going to reschedule, but they have a series in his channel called Leveling Up, in which they interview indie creators, indie writers, and they talk about their careers and the points in which they think they leveled up in their whole run of writing comics. It's a really nice, interesting series to get to know more about your indie creators and where they come from. I think, was it last week or the week before that, they had Brian Hawkins. Next week, because they're rescheduling tonight's show, they will have probably Marcus and Naso. And I don't know who else, but they had Jared Lujan. It's worth a try. It's worth a look because you can also have an insight on what are the newest Kickstarter comic books, indie comic books coming out, because Travis it's really has his finger on the pulse in the indie comic community, and he does a lot of creator hangouts in which they basically promote their campaigns and talk shop inside baseball stuff. That maybe if you're interested in creating a comic or know more about how an indie creator comes does their comics, you might want to check that out. And he does the show with Todd from the Comic Burrito, which also helps.
All right. So while we're talking about that, we also have Ignacio's other Webstore exclusive Scout comics for By the Horns #2. I also got the email that the hardcover, where you have one of Ignacio's print at the available at the $60 level. That's halfway through, as well as
there's only 4 days left to the hardcover book.
Yep, and this one, Death Transit Tanager.
Yeah,
I thought it was for some reason I thought it was teenager, but Tanager is the word.
I think it's the name of either the ship or her.
Mm-hmm.
I say Tanager because I read it like that, but it's a series that's basically Carl Kerschel. It's he's serializing it on his website for free, but he is printing the first issue with an additional 8 pages color story, much like in the vein of manga, even though it's not manga. And you know this guy, or probably you don't, but if you don't know this guy, you are gonna want to know him because he's an amazing artist, and this is his own creation. He's probably known because he has a webcomic called The Abominable Charles Christopher about a Yeti, but also he did Gotham Academy. He did Isola. What else? Well, a lot. You can see the beauty in his art. Check it out. Try it out.
Try it out. Home here now.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna give
it.
All of Ignacio's sexy suggestions are in the description below. Let's get to the giveaway. Again, if you haven't done it yet, 2 NDS.
And Cole is letting us know that code Burrito still works for 10% off on the Scout store.
Yep, that is also in the description. I tried it out. I tried it out last week when I was ordering some more By the Horns exclusives, so it does work, 10% off.
Excellent.
All right, we're gonna count down from 10.
No.
Fuck your countdown.
Just do it now.
All right, we're gonna go now. Again, shipping to the continental U.S. for the Coins of Judas, issues 1 and 2.
Oh, come on.
Yes, man.
Really trying to save on shipping, aren't you?
Yeah.
On shipping.
Wow.
Come on. How rigged was that?
You see?
Yes.
Hey.
Thank you.
That's why I didn't put the hashtag. I didn't want it to seem rigged.
Well, I just want to be sure that everybody spells it correctly.
That's true. I was hoping actual Van Helsing actually won that.
But
Let's give a round of applause for Nick.
I would send this guy things all day long. Thank you, James, for being here for everybody.
I used to think that come on. That was me singing.
We're turning this show into yes.
Oh, here we go.
Man, I didn't see no link. I didn't know there was a link.
Listen, don't even give me that. Don't even give me that.
Why you do this, Nick? You keep doing this already.
Oh no,
I did it, Remy. Don't worry. That's how I feel every Thursday.
No,
Anyway.
you sent it. It was my fault.
How are you doing, Mr. Q?
Are you in the bunker?
He may be, because I don't think he heard you.
Are you okay?
I think I have a
Retry.
bad connection. You sound like robots.
Yeah, you have.
But good to see you, Rem. You've been on quite a few shows these past couple days.
Yeah, I got nothing else to do.
But your presence is pleasurable no matter where you go when you show up. So thank you, sir.
Blink
I appreciate
twice,
that,
let us
sir. I
know
love
that you are safe.
So Rem, would you rather be a fantastic artist and not be able to see, or an amazing singer and not be able to hear?
No, I got to be able to see. I don't care about hearing.
Okay.
I feel like my hearing's going to go out eventually anyways. If my eyes go out, it's over.
He's like, I don't even want to hear right now.
I already watch movies with subtitles. I mean, am I the only one?
No,
Nope.
No.
You're starting to do
Yeah.
that.
You know
with
what? That's called having kids. I'm like, gosh, okay. Let me read the movie.
So, Seth, what you can do is go to the CBCA Awards, the CBC Awards, and nominate Remy Q as the funniest member of the community.
Is that a?
Do they have that
Open in-
category?
Open in May.
Opening May. Thank you, Marcus.
Yeah, just pick a category and say that's the one.
I'll even post the link in the chat.
Is there a chance to add a hater category? The worst hater?
I actually
that?
posted that in the comic book community chat today, and I got a fat thumbs down from Brian LCS. So that's a negative.
Oh, that sucks. I was gonna say, like, we should all just
Too negative.
nominate that D-Cord guy, but then it would take away from somebody that actually should be nominated for that category. But
I don't know why you
best
would
hater.
nominate him. I don't know why you would nominate him when I'm sitting right.
Hey, Flo is in the chat. So let's not forget the hater of all haters, too.
Yeah.
Beckerman.
Flo can also be nominated
There you
for
go, another
bag
one.
carrier of the year.
I'd say TW.
Beckerman would be my hater. That's who I would vote for.
So
Or
there's
maybe
no,
Mark.
Yeah,
Mark's
no lack of participants in that category. Then. So.
But
All right. Well, you got
a
between the lines starting in about 10 minutes. TM, who do you have on the show tonight?
Old Wolf 65, Tony.
And what's the topic?
The topic is Battle of the Planets.
nice.
G-Force.
So I'm gonna head out because I gotta go meet Roscoe in another street.
All right.
You go.
Appreciate you, TM. Thank you, sir, for coming on.
Thanks for coming.
Later, Travis.
For inviting me. Thank you,
Hey.
everybody watching, and thank you, CJ.
Happy birthday, CJ.
Happy birthday, CJ. Haterade. I don't know. I guess with the free agenda, does anybody have anything that they want to, that's been burning a hole in their pocket they want to spend?
What?
Anything they
I don't get that terminology.
that's been sticking in their mind over the past week or a day that they want to talk about?
I don't understand this 1970s jive talk that you're speaking.
Yeah,
Hey, let's get down to brass tacks.
it's not as up to date as Kick Rocks, but yeah.
I think it's Texas talk.
Cole. I mean, he's got a point.
Man, I don't know. Does it mean something when you start to forget the people you were with? I'm starting to forget. I had ex-girlfriend, for example. I don't know why.
You mean people over the course of your life?
Yeah, but people with whom I have a relationship in the past.
The more years, the more data, the harder it is to retain.
Okay, I'm not alone then.
Seth's comment. Seth, we can come up with ticket money. That ain't going to be the problem. They're super cheap.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
It's
hotel
getting
and getting there.
Staying there is real expensive.
yeah, traveling expenses and accommodation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where it's
Then
at.
you're going to need drinking money.
Not all of us, but
Now there's water fountains there, bro.
Yeah, and there,
Buy a loaf of bread, head down there, and you're set.
yeah, a little lembas bread like the hobbits used to eat.
How
You're
far
set.
away are you, Seth?
Seth is about an hour and a half from me. So
Oh,
what is
So
that?
14 to 16 hours away from Heroes Con.
Yeah. So about a 3-hour plane ride.
a 3-hour tour.
Yes, Austin, do that, please.
And you guys are are trying to get together and crash in the same place, or
No, that's super weird, Iggy. We all have our own rooms.
yeah, but you can have your own rooms in the same Airbnb, for example.
No, we're
Yeah, I agree. We need to get a party house.
as fun
Yeah.
as that would be. Everyone's just staying at the hotel that's literally like one baseball throw away from the
yeah,
front door.
I like being right next to the con. It's really nice.
Yeah, like it's such a nice spot too, and all the creators are there. Like last year, every morning, like me, Pops, Digger, Jim, and Brother John are sitting there having breakfast, and Mike Grell's just right next to you, and you're not bothering or nothing, but it's still cool just to have like those creators right there, and it's super convenient. Like if you want to dip to go cool off for a minute, you put your feet up, you go drop shit off. You can just go do it and be back in 20 minutes. Taking your time. We parked. Me and Pops rode up there last year, parked the car, and didn't crank it back up till we were heading home.
Yeah. DJ, Marcus, you guys are staying in the Westin?
We have not chose our hotel yet, but I'm assuming that we will stay in the one that we stayed in last time, which was across the street. I'm blanking on the name of it.
Were you
Yeah,
diagonal or right next door?
It was across the street. So I had to go. I was catty corner from the convention center.
Yes. Yeah. So the convention's on one corner, the Westin's right next to it, and there's another hotel diagonal, caddy corner.
It's that one.
And then there was construction happening on whatever building was on the other corner.
Yeah. It was my wife liked that hotel, so she'll probably pick that one again.
Tell her how she'll like the Westin so much better. Or just when she wakes up and you're at the Westin hanging with the boys, explain to her that that's where she fucked up. But I thought you said you liked it over there, honey.
Yeah, I'll be at the Westin as well.
Bro?
How do you guys feel about Airbnbs versus hotels?
I like them.
For me, that's the way I went. I'm staying in an Airbnb probably about 9 blocks from where it is. I saved myself like $50 a night, and I like to walk around the town anyway, see what it's all about.
Oh yeah, we know.
Some people call it cruising. Nick calls it looking for a friend.
It's funny because all the ladies in the bar were calling Nick John for some reason.
And Daddy.
Yeah.
Hey,
There were a few zaddies there too.
Yeah.
to their daddies.
I think definitely it depends on what you're going to do. Like when we go on vacation, we don't stay in hotels and stuff. But just for something like this little weekend thing, I think hotel's perfect. You don't have to clean up after yourself in any way. You're spending minimal amount of time there. If I'm on vacation, like I want somewhere that I'm comfortable chilling in. Like I don't want to go on vacation just to run and gun. I want to be able to relax somewhere, be comfortable, and that's definitely an Airbnb over a hotel, though.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just had this. I mean, it's not an awesome idea. This idea, you guys should get. You know how like thing 1 and thing 2, dad 1 and dad 2. For 2 nerd dads.
Yeah. Shall we get tattoos, Sneak? In our foreheads?
No, not on the foreheads.
It's a lot of canvas.
I thought shirts would be a better idea, but tattoos work as well.
Oh, speaking of tattoos, Nick.
I'm getting it done, Heroes.
No way.
Yep.
Do a jailhouse where to do a pin and poke on the con floor.
No, none of that. None of that.
Oh, come on.
That will be dope.
What if we get?
Over here?
No, what if we get Daniel Warren Johnson to do a pin and poke tattoo on you on the con floor?
Then that's something different.
That is, yeah, there we go. I'm
dope.
sure that we can find a creator willing to tat you up, like a little party dot or something. Just the letter C number 3.
I'm sure we'll all be in the chair waiting for the chair in solidarity.
Absolutely not. We'll be next to the chair, holding you in the chair.
Scotty Young will definitely be down to do that.
He'll be drunk enough to do it for sure. That dude parties hard at these things.
So you're basically giving into peer pressure. You're letting them bully you into a new tattoo.
No, I'd always planned to do it. Now I actually have something else to get tattooed. So the price point of the tattoo is no longer the issue.
Oh, I get it.
So
I get it.
So what's the issue?
There's no issue.
He's getting single again tattooed on him.
Nice.
I'm gonna get wow. I'm gonna get one W on one butt cheek, another W on the other butt cheek,
and you're done.
And I'm done.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Classy.
There you go.
Always comes
that'll feel well right under the enter here tattoo you have.
Yeah, or the bullseye also on my back.
Jesus
Christ. I saw the video. Remember, Nick, YMH, the girl getting tattooed, the bullseye on her.
On the
yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
All right, Jim, try it out.
Try it out.
Other than that, I got nothing, boys.
Oh, let me tell you, just a heads up. Probably in the future, not today, not next week, but soon. Gary B, Dr. Von Hood, and I. Is that correct? An I or and me? Is an I.
And
that's the queen.
And I. Okay.
Yo.
Are going to do a read and review video of an Argentinian comic book that I recommended to them called Mort Cinder, that it's published by Fantagraphics there, and it's on how do you call it? This website where you get digital comics. I'm blanking.
Comixology?
Yes, thank you, guys.
DC Universe Infinite.
Free comics online.
Todd, are you?
No, he got it in Comixology. Gary ordered a hard copy. The Fantagraphics edition. I think it's the best edition ever that I have seen of this book. But basically, we're going to cover that. We're going to touch on every bit of story of that book. And I think we're going to talk a lot about the art because it's magnificent black and white art. And we'll probably get a little bit into the history of the writer, Hector Germán Westerheld, that he was a powerhouse of a creator. He had publishing companies, a couple of magazines he was the head of. And he also had a very strong political opinion, and he got spirited away by the military board in one of the governments here. That in one of the military governments, he got disappeared, and 2 of his daughters got disappeared too. Oof. So there's a lot of subtext of political commentary, but little bit here and there because he had to navigate the censorship of the military board. So it's an interesting story, and it's an interesting way of seeing how does a dude create something that speaks to the reality he lives in, but without addressing it directly. Oh, Remy bought us food.
Sounds like Animal Farm. People used to
I gotta head out, y'all.
Great stories like that.
Peace out, dogs.
That sounds wild, Iggy.
Yeah, it was.
It's going to be interesting to hear a British accent, an Argentinian accent, and a Rochesterian accent.
Isn't he from New York? Why are you being so?
I'm with Nick. I'm with Nick.
You're with the Texan. Okay,
No, outside of the boroughs, that's not New York.
that's not New York. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting because this dude also wrote one of the biggest comics in Argentina that's called The Eternaut, El Eternauta, and that also it's published by Fantagraphics, and it's a story about an alien invasion here in Argentina, but it basically deals with how the common people. No, he's not from Transylvania, I think.
Fucking Van Helsing.
Do we know who actual Van Helsing is? Oh, yeah, Van Helsing. Okay, sorry. Stupid question, stupid answers.
Mhm.
What's up with the new logo there, DJ?
What?
I don't know. If you want to buy me for the night, it's 40.
Better get change. All right, Iggy. So we don't know when that's coming.
No, because we have to wait till all of us read it. I mean, I have read it multiple times, but all of us have to read it, and we have to basically find the time in which we do the actual thing. Like, I mean, we know how easy it is to get together and do a show about reading and reviewing a comic, right?
No comments. No comments. But all right, so be on the lookout for that. We'll definitely be promoting that here on this show, whether it's on Monday night or Thursday afternoons.
Exactly.
You guys want to go around the horn? You guys have anything you want to promote for the week?
I got nothing.
Be on the lookout for on Instagram for. Well, depends on how Marcus wakes up in the morning, whether he chooses violence.
No more violence.
The reels are always entertaining no matter what.
I'm back to making fun of myself, guys.
Okay.
Equally as entertaining. We have Mr. Legion of Comics dropping shorts.
Really?
Dropping trowel.
Yeah, tomorrow's new DC day as well, so I'll be going live between 1 and 2 to hang out, preview what's coming out, chit chat, and do the weekly giveaway.
And also, be sure to check today's video, in which Mark tells us how many colors the Hulk has had throughout history and in other universes, and find out how many are there. Taste the rainbow.
You need to show
Taste
that
the
video to your
rainbow.
mother-in-law.
She would just tell me they're all the same.
They're all green.
DJ as well. DJ's been dropping some shorts, some toy unboxings, some figure unboxings.
Toys.
Yeah,
Yes.
hashtag toys.
Drop shorts.
I dropped today my King Khan haul video. Includes a little Graily Grail action grail for me. Good stuff. Good stuff.
You were about to do the same. It's this appearance of that.
But
That was
either
awesome,
way,
bro.
no lack of amazing contents from these fine gentlemen. And I want to thank everybody from coming out. We love you, Chad, as always. Thank you for stopping by.
Hey, what do you have coming up, Nick?
Maybe there'll be a show on Thursday. Maybe there won't be. Who knows?
Okay, let
Who
me know.
Friday mornings, I'm usually on the Legion of Comics community channel. If DJ will have me Friday night, I'll be with the Illuminati and hanging out and have a good time. Probably being made fun of, which I think is my only designation when I'm on these shows.
Oh,
I'll take
I should mention that I think that I'll be talking about comic book drama tomorrow night on Comics and Chaos on YouTube.
Oh.
Is that the name of the channel?
Yeah, Comics and Chaos.
Comics and Chaos. It's not Crazy Chaos. Chaos and Comics.
It's,
Comics and Chaos.
Is that one?
They stole his name, but they switched it around. It's the One True Nerd King and Rage Theo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What time is that, Marcus?
I don't know. We haven't even locked that in yet. We're supposed to talk tonight, but I might fall asleep before we talk. I don't know.
Stay tuned to circumstances Instagram, everywhere. Just do the thing.
Yeah, do the thing. You know what to do.
Yeah.
Hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, kiss my ass, lick my balls.
shit. Jesus.
Not necessarily in that order.
No.
Night, everybody.
I've been alone with you inside my mind.
Jesus.
This is Iggy with the
Fuck, you guys already saw it? Let me see it. Oh! Shit! Oh! Y'all see that?
So, Tyler, do you want to build a snowman to plow away all night? It doesn't have to be a snowman. It can be me.
I'll be clipping that too.